Alright, sorry about that. I lost connection of. Man, this is gonna be a really weird start to this full playthrough. Hang on a second, real quick. Yeah, so yeah, first of all, this is a really weird start. Hold on, let me check this out first. So the I had a weird jarring cut because I got a notification that the broadcast stopped due to a lost internet connection, but everything's back to normal now. So it's bad enough that I had to, not bad enough, but it was really concerning enough that I had to restart the broadcast because I had some questionable content that I was broadcasting, so I had to delete that. And then now this first episode is going to be cut into two videos because of what just happened. So I do apologize for this weird jarring cut. This wasn't the ideal start I had in mind, but I wasn't anticipating nor was expecting any form of interruption either. So. Hmm. This is why I don't like camping in the woods. You can be encountering some weird, dangerous crap, animals, bears, and whatever, whatever, whatever meat-hungry creatures you're going to encounter in there. Hmm. Hmm. Does a hike a day keep depression away? The last time went on a big hike was when I went to Stinson Beach. I got there really early in the morning to celebrate my friend's birthday, but I got there like around 7 a.m. and then I just walked around town and walked up into the woods that was up north or up by the town over there. I got really spooked as I delved deeper into the forest. I had to turn around because I keep hearing some rustling in the bushes near the pathway that I was walking on. I mean, granted, there was some people walking along the path, but not that many as I wanted it to be. So I was like, "F that." I just went back to town, walked up and down the town, checked the stores and shops until my friends stopped by. Walked along the beach. It was a good time. I did have a nasty sunburn that took me a couple weeks to recover, mainly on my forehead. It was so visible. Yeah, I was able to peel that off eventually, and I still look good as new. Oh shit. Coffee bean. Mega baking star. Mm. I think of my friend's sister a long time ago got into a baking competition, and she got first place or gold in that. That was pretty cool. And she met Jaleel White as well too. That was pretty awesome. What was that? Let's keep on going.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
I always wanted to look around. That's what I did in Alien and Alan Wake 2. What's this? Oh, okay, nothing? Okay. Alright. I saw some charms or what looked like dream catchers hanging above. Or was it right here? Yeah, what's this? Mortar falls?
Is that a
What's this?
kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
Ooh, two manufacture scripts. Manuscript factors. Manuscript fragments can be used to upgrade weapons. Ooh, really? Let's see. Oh, I don't have enough. Alright.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Dang, this phone booth. Holy crap.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob?
You forgot the UFO cover. Let's just see this body, shall we?
Let me see if that can let me see if there's anything on the other side of that block path.
A lunchbox again. Who's leaving these out here?
It's just a bad day, not a bad life. If you're having a good day, ignore this whole thing. One, not bad. Anything in here? This is pretty run down as well too. What's that? Someone's been sleeping here. The milk's probably rotten. What's so special about that? Oh. Alright, let's go Max Payne.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table.
Shit, they didn't move the
We
body
didn't
yet.
touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of
It's
the
the
previous
heart.
murders? Step 1. Examine the corpse. Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic. Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence? Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message? Think. Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. The killer left the heart right next to the body. Doesn't make sense. Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about. Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
Was that a crossbow?
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over.
Oh,
Was it for a camera?
Okay. What's in the cooler here?
Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting. Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Let's see if Thornton knows something about it.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since.
Oh, I really remember Nightingale.
Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
I think that's... For now, at least.
Mm-hmm. Anything clicking yet?
Not sure. Need to think about it.
I can't believe he died a grisly death. That's horrible.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago. They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together. This mug always cheers me up. Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake, before his murder. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
Let me look around first.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Locked. They really don't want people coming in here. Hello, this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey, FBI. We'd like to come in and ask a few questions pertaining to an investigation. Nice talking to you, too.
I'd be a bunch of jerks.
A creepy twig sculpture? Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing. Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
What's those symbols? Oh, okay. Hold on. Wash your hands, take chicken out of the fridge, take a nap. So a sink, refrigerator, and a bed? Let me see. The goddamn sink. The sink.
Hey, Casey.
Refrigerator's
What's the
there.
far's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson, just one case without the
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do.
So sink, refrigerator, and okay. Up, down, hourglass, left, right. Okay. What's the hourglass one? Left, right. There we go. Nice. Put that up by itself. Don't take anything if you aren't one of the trees. Yeah, fuck you. Hey, more ammo. Hey. Excuse me. Look at this campsite here. This is the campsite that where I got captured at, or Nightingale got captured at, I should say. What's this? UFOs. The ultimate guide to spotting unidentified flying objects. Ooh, another lunchbox. How do you like the knitting hero? I had it made just for you. With the string balls.
Bodies in the forest.
Hmm? locked here. Okay. Can I climb this up? Yay, nice.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone and... The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
No wonder this is a witch's hut. It even looks like one. Little bones up here. What the hell? Oh, damn. Good point. Fucking kill me. Poor guy.
Did you know this entire area is inside a caldera? This whole mountain used to be an active volcano. Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
So, essentially, we're standing in the gaping maw of hell.
You got it. I used to love geology when I was in school. I helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
Cheating on a science fair? That's almost a crime, Anderson.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano. I mean, my daughter. There's another lunchbox.
Yeah, that's watching over us. Okay.
Welcome back, Anderson.
That can't be a coincidence.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
Holy shit,
You
that's
need to
huge.
get out more. It is kind of creepy, though.
Damn.
A witch with no heart. A strange echo of owl murder.
It's probably how the killers got their ideas from.
There's a piece of paper on the ground. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
What does the page, the manuscript say?
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. The killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here, someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept, even if they knew it would end up hurting them?
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I should profile Nightingale about this page. We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page. This page, the first page that they had found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here. What they were doing. Someone playing a game with them. Leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them. Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside. Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative to do... what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control. Deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter. Can't go any further. Water's too deep.
And back to the crime scene it is. So straight. Okay.
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson. Here's his place.
Did you know this entire area is inside a caldera? This whole mountain used to be an active volcano. Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
So, essentially, we're standing in the gaping maw of hell.
You got it.
Hey,
I used
you
to
made it
love
back.
geology when I was
Good.
in school. I helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
Cheating on a science fair? That's almost a crime, Anderson.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano. I mean, my daughter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination, ASAP.
Well, sure, but the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Yeah, finally can get to here.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Another what's that,
Another one of those lunch boxes. Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Trespassing. Sounds are getting closer.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner. I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town. The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
That concludes our debate on whether pets
I'm gonna go
should
check
be
something
allowed
out.
at this year's bake
Be
sale.
right back.
Got it.
For those of you just tuning in, you're listening to the Pat Maine Radio Hour, brought to you by Davis Family Moose Jerky. And boy, what an eventful day here in Bright Falls. By now, we've all seen the FBI setting up shop in town, and I'm sure you're all asking the same question I am. Did they bring all this darn rain with them? Deerfest is right around the corner, and we're all crossing our fingers for sunshine. So, I reached out to our top meteorologist for a weather update. She never responded. But I have her Uncle Tapio on the line from Watery. Tapio, are you there? Right. Care to elaborate? Any chance the sun will poke out in time for Deerfest? No.
Why's everything so dark in here?
Good afternoon.
I take it this is partner's room. This is a mess. He had a lot of coffee here.
It doesn't budge.
Take care now.
I wouldn't hear any music.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Rest easy, buddy. I can't force it open.
Hi there.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie?
Don't know.
Come get percolated. Coffee world.
How much have you had? Not enough. That's how much. Never enough coffee. Oh, rich.
Not to toot my own horn, but I am pretty darn sure my, I mean our float will be the belle of the ball at this year's Deer Fest. Just a few more days.
It's a nice looking float to
dear.
share.
Huge.
This is my first Deer Fest, so I don't know what to expect, really. It is the finest entertainment a town like ours has.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
Sean Ashmore right there. My goodness.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Brinker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Hey, how's it going?
I can't believe that happened. I still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Come on, Ed. Have some pie. It'll take your mind off things.
I definitely remember this spot.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found it. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
The cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth. So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing Deerfest.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
Good to see you.
I feel bad for these guys. I need a tool to get this open. It doesn't budge. A cult murdering a man is pretty extreme. Why didn't you tell the police what you saw?
We did. We told those two idiot deputies. They didn't listen. And they wanted to throw Ed and I in jail for that murder. You know, Bright Falls is just Alabama with bigger trees.
This is my case now, and no one is throwing you in jail. If you need anything else, just come to me.
Got it. Thank you, Saga.
So, Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face. Or a coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces. Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious. But soon enough, there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know.
We're getting some more new folks in town, I see.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Setter is better.
Oh, the spot. Oh, can't go any further than that. Alright. We're almost done with this episode here. Just gonna see Starting to feel a little sleepy. If I could keep pushing through, reopening.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Tweet, tweet, my sweets. Now, why'd you go and do that? Stomping around like that and scaring the poor little thing.
The passage of time is deceiving.
The days of our lives are fleeting,
And
they
the
end in the end. They end.
So, how have you been? I hear things are looking up for you.
Oh, thank you. Yes, that's correct. My efforts are being rewarded in abundance.
How lovely. I'm proud of you.
As am I of you.
A bunch of weirdos.
This is the same symbol as that cult necklace. Another Alex Casey lunchbox?
You wouldn't believe how hard it was to track down these lunchboxes. Thank goodness for the internet. Ooh, 5. Is it enough to upgrade? Yeah, we'll hold off on that.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
You looking for something?
Can't open this with my bare hands.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
I'll be right with you, sir. Yep. Just here to pay my ticket. Whenever you're ready to take my money. No speeding happening here, I see.
Sir, some patience, please.
Your beard oil is ready for pickup. Ouch. Eyeball.
I can't get through this.
They locked up an innocent man. I swear I didn't do anything.
I remember there was a TV in the middle of the cells, I think it was. A commercial or a store in the middle of all that. Oh, I wonder if they have the mini TV shows in this. That was a cool collectible in the first game.
Agent? As you know, the investigation is being taken over by the federal agents. Sheriff Breaker wants us to cooperate fully.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
I'm being serious, Nelson.
Nelson!
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. If only had a tour guide also. It's bear season. Oh no, a bear. Help.
Help. Oh no, a bear. Push the hell out of that.
Somebody called for a tour guide. Oh wow. Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right. I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine. And I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Janko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government. And that's why, at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours, we say, fuck the government. We have bolt cutters. Oh, wow. You think of everything. And we'll take you anywhere. Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak. The tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner coffee thermos.
Nice.
If only the rest of the Bureau knew what a softie Casey is.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. So shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns and he's away this week, but you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Why is everything so dark?
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
Same.
He's joking. It's not opening. Okay. Let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me? There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Aha. They did leave something inside his chest. Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us. Text is smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before removal. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there? We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. I need to know more about the Cult of the Tree if I'm going to shut them down. Nah. No. These stashes could contain clues about the cult. Better keep an eye out for more.
Is that another manuscript?
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait.
Sheriff?
Where'd he go? Oh, holy crap.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
I'll make you pay.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light. can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back. Gotta move. Now. Vanished.
Okay.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this.
No, great. He died too. Alright, we're going to end the episode over here. This was a great start to the game in spite of the technical difficulties we encountered producing or broadcasting and streaming this episode here. So we're off to a hot start. We have yet to play as Alan Wake, as you've seen, but Saga's caught up in the middle of the same stuff that got Alan Wake trapped into the dark presence. So we'll see how the next episode develops, which is chapter 2, that is. And this seems to be a really long game from what I've seen. So we'll continue on with this, see what happened to what was his name, Sheriff Breaker was, where he went to, and see if we can also find where dead Nightingale is. Alright guys, I'll see you in episode 2, and stay tuned. This is going to be a great Spooktacular playthrough, guys. Take care.